Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me. So, I wanted to talk with you about another opportunity to work with me on something, and it's self confidence and belief in yourself. I know that this is one of the most important things that we can do to increase our self confidence and to believe in ourselves because um, we can we cannot go past or achieve more. And so many people have said it. I believe Alex Hormozy talked about it recently, and Hamza Ahmed. There have been so many people that talked about it. I think Kevin Trudeau talked about it. Um, we cannot go past. Minister Jews talked about it. We cannot achieve more than we believe. I think it was Henry Ford that said, whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, either way you're right. So I think it's important for us to continue to work on building our belief. And this is something that I think um, people like Tony Robbins work on with neurolinguistic programming. But I think it's so important to believe in ourselves because then that affects our thoughts, which affects our actions, affects how we feel. There's so many different things. And if we're not believing, we may not take action, we may not get results. And that gets us thinking that we can't do these things. And so around in a circle, so many people go because they don't believe, they have so many doubts. And so there's been Psycho-Cybernetics, the book by Maxwell Maltz, I believe, is another video that and book, and there's so much information out there from him that addresses these things. But it's really important for us to build ourselves up so that we can really get to doing the things that we want to do in this world. So there's an example that I was thinking of, that just by, having the belief system, there's a person that I know was able to stand up for herself. And it doesn't, in the very beginning, it might not always come off as, a person might not be the most eloquent or the most polished with it, but the more we practice, the better we get at it, the more confident we feel. And then we end up standing up for ourselves more and doing these things more and more. And, we see the results of it, and we just continue to scale and achieve more and more. But first, it takes the step of, okay, doing something. And so I think there's so many things that we can do to get to that place. And just taking one step, I think we see, I talk about, I work a lot with the spiritual principles, and I work with God and spirit and truth and law of attraction, law of assumption, all the spiritual laws. And, you know, um, it's just really amazing to see what we can actually do with these things if we're willing, if we're open, if we take a step, then the spirit will take so many steps we wouldn't believe. Sometimes, and for me, I can say, just sometimes stepping out on faith and saying, you know what, I know, for example, in my experience, I knew before I moved, after I lost both my parents, before I moved, I said, I know I can't stay where I am because I can't build the way I want to. I can't achieve the way I want to. I can't, there there might be opportunities for some, but not for me. And um, they talk about, this similar story of Jesus, that a prophet has no honor in his own home or something like that. And I think for all of us, it might be similar that, we're saying we just can't get it done where we came from. So we got to strike out and we got to do something different. We got to go somewhere. We got to try to achieve something somewhere else because it's not there. Wherever it isn't there. So, and for some people it is, and they say, well, I'm going to stay because I see opportunities. And also there's this thing of feeling safe. But there's, many people have said this over and over again, the one of the best things that I would say that we can do is get out of our comfort zones. And when we do that, we discover that we could do so much more. Um, and staying in the comfort zone is what kept us stuck and not being able to achieve the things that we could if we would, you know, make change. So, yeah, so sometimes it takes us getting out of our comfort zone, really challenging ourselves and having someone else challenging us to be pushed. And then we really see, it's sort of like having, for example, a rubber band or something. We never know how far it could stretch if we don't test the limits. If we just say, "Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. We don't have to test it," and then it can never stretch as far as it could um, if we tested it. So I hope that I hear from you soon. If you'd like to work with me on this, building self-confidence, building belief, so that you could really um, do some of the things that you want to do instead of feeling like you just can't do it. Just can't. So hopefully I hear from you soon. If you'd like to connect with me, to work with me, my information is in the description below, my phone number, email, website, and look forward to hearing from you. Also, look forward to bringing you more exciting videos with hopefully helpful information that you could use. See you again soon, hopefully. Okay, bye for now.